people of the interweb, and today I'm going to be talking about Arrow Season 3. Once again, the CW has given us a good season on Arrow. I think that this season is very good because it takes us more into the depth of the characters of the team of Arrow. It, for one, gives us Ra's al Ghul, which is just awesome. I mean, it's amazing. You have to check that out. But before we get started, I have to tell you that this is going to be a video that has a few spoilers of Arrow, so you probably don't want to watch this if you haven't finished the season. You can watch it when it comes out on Netflix, and then you can watch this video. Let's talk about the main storyline. So, the main storyline is great. It contains Ra's al Ghul and the fact that Oliver should or has to become Ra's al Ghul to basically save his city and save his entire family. Although, the thing is, then Ra's al Ghul goes and he says that he's going to destroy his city. So, that was very interesting because it shows us just how much Oliver cares for his city and what he would actually give away to keep his city completely just safe and just, yeah. Then you have the characters. So, in this season, they made the Felicity and Oliver relationship very interesting. It was, when I say interesting, it was something that they definitely had to work on quite a lot of time to develop and find out what the right thing would be for where the season was going. And I could really tell that they tried and they put a lot of effort into developing that character's storyline. So that was amazing. The thing with Diggle and Lila, that was also very good. They made another suicide video, or another suicide episode in this season, which was, I thought, one of the best episodes in the season. So, let's talk about Diggle and Lila having a child. So they name it Sarah after Sarah in the thing, because she dies, and that's the whole reason that Oliver has to become Ra's al Ghul, which I thought was like one of the most interesting storylines that I've ever seen in TV. So that was very interesting. The baby is, I mean, it's a baby, so that's cool. Yeah. We'll see how that develops and what that turns into in the future. Now, they brought in quite a few characters into this season. For example, they brought in Ray Palmer, which was very, very interesting. He becomes the Atom, and the Atom and Oliver have different mindsets on what the city should look like. I mean, of course, they are. They're completely different characters. But I thought that his character was amazing, and I would love to see more Atom. But basically, at the very, very end of the entire season, Ray Palmer is testing to make the Atom suit shrink down, which is what he does in the comics when he's the Atom. But the whole story just completely blows up. And I'm not talking about the story in, like, the Arrow story, I'm talking about the building story. So that was very interesting. Yeah. So I want to talk about the flashbacks now. The flashbacks were interesting. Basically, Oliver is being kept captive in Hong Kong he's basically being a mercenary, except he's not being paid, so he's just being a killer that kills for Amanda Waller. And if he tries to escape or make contact with any of his family, they'll be killed. So basically, the world can't know that Oliver Queen is still alive, which I think is very interesting. In the flashbacks, there are three main characters other than Oliver. There is Akio, Maseo, and Tatsu. They're very interesting characters. They're all a family, but in the end, Maseo actually goes to the League of Assassins, not in the flashbacks, in present day, and you can see what their relationship was like before that happened, before the bioweapon, the Alpha and the Omega, dispersed. You'll have to watch to understand quite a lot of the things that I'm saying. I understand that, but you probably shouldn't be watching this if you haven't watched the season, because I did tell you there'll be spoilers. Now I'm going to get to probably the most shocking thing in the entire season. This goes beyond anything that the CW has ever done with Arrow. This is what they do. They kill their main character. They kill Oliver Queen. And yeah, this is after he battles Ra's al Ghul. He's killed by Ra's al Ghul, and he is basically taken to this place by Maseo, which I said before works for the League of Assassins, to a place where Tatsu will take care of him and nurse him back to health, and then return after Team Arrow have been dealing with the threats to Starling City on their own, which I thought was very, very interesting. In the end, like in the very, very end of the entire season, the series finale, Oliver is becoming Ra's al Ghul, and basically he thinks that he can crash the plane that the bioweapon is being held on to do a bunch of stuff. And basically the storyline was amazing. They duel it out again while Team Arrow, the rest of Team Arrow, are taking care of the bioweapons and stuff like that. And basically they duel it out, and Oliver kills Ra's al Ghul using the exact same moves that he used to kill Oliver Queen when they were battling it out on the mountain, which I thought was absolutely amazing. Now, I didn't talk about a lot of the things that happened in the season, but you can watch that when I do my spoiler video on basically everything that happens in Season 3. That'll be very, very interesting. I will tell you a lot more about Arrow Season 3, but for right now, I thought Arrow Season 3 was a great, great, great season. I don't think it was as good as Season 2, but it was definitely very good. I enjoyed it. There was parts that made me laugh, there were parts that made me upset, but in total, I had a great time watching this season. I would say that you should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. And yeah, so you should probably check out some of my other videos. I have a Flash video coming, if you haven't already seen that. I have a Daredevil video, a Avengers Age of Ultron video, which they're all going to be very interesting. So you should check all of those out, and I will see you next time. Oh, subscribe, like, and comment if you have anything that I could do better, anything that I could do, like, to just improve my channel at all. I love having feedback from you guys, so I will see you next time.